Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Man, oh man, you know, with all of this WBC talk with Deontay Wilder, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua, and the heavyweights going on, I haven't really heard much from the WBC champion in my favorite division, that division being welterweight. Man, Keith Thurman has been ghost. He's been MIA. Unless some new reports have come out that I've missed out on, please let me know. I know I haven't been dropping videos as consistently as I should. Life is going on. Goals are being met. So, this YouTube thing is just a hobby for me. But I always got my ear to the streets, listening to some of my favorite YouTube channels, catching up with my favorite guys, and even, the new channels and whatever the case may be. If I like the topic, I'll watch the video. It doesn't really matter who it is. But I haven't heard anything from Keith Thurman. He's been absolutely quiet. Now, the heavyweight division is definitely still in shine from the welterweights right now. And you got guys like Keith Thurman, they're quiet as a mouse. You got guys like Danny Garcia, he's quiet as a mouse. You got guys like Sean Porter, after he embarrassed himself, and when it came to the whole Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman thing, Sean Porter made his attempt of being extremely vocal. He's been as quiet as a mouse. And my whole thing is, when it comes to that, like, what are y'all guys doing? And when I say you guys, I mean Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. Like, what are you doing? Are you really going to stall your career out like Amir Khan and just wait for Keith Thurman? People I keep forgetting, Keith Thurman, he said that his next fight will be a tune-up. But the opponent hasn't been announced. I thought the fight was supposed to be in May. Like, right now, what is it? It's March 28th, 29th, man. I get my days mixed up. But it's definitely approaching April 1st. I know that. What the hell is going on, man? We getting to a point where Keith Thurman doesn't have an opponent yet. Unless it's going to be the lowest of the low. And I'm trying to figure out how in the hell are the sanctioning bodies, and why would they sanction a fight with such a low caliber opponent? I have a feeling this fight gonna get pushed back. Oh yeah, side note, I did see something about Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn fight. I think it's supposed to be June 9th. Don't quote me on that. I could definitely be wrong. I'm just going off the top of my head. I saw like a post on Instagram about it. So just double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was for June 9th. But going back to Keith Thurman, like, most likely Keith Thurman's fight is going to be pushed back. We haven't heard from Keith Thurman. We haven't heard about an official opponent. We don't have a venue set. We don't have any of that. So the chances of this fight actually happening in May, I feel like it's slim to none. Meaning it's going to get pushed back even more, unless they come out with something this weekend. I'm sure it's going to get pushed back. Now, if it's pushed back, you got a guy like Sean Porter. You got a guy like Danny Garcia. Like, what are they going to do? They're just going to sit around. They're just going to wait. Stall out their prime years, waiting for Keith Thurman to recover from an injury, have his tune up, when you got a young, prime, ready, hungry champion at the welterweight division that's ready to go in. go in like no other. And my boy Earl Spence Jr., the truth. What y'all waiting for? I mean, if I'm Danny Garcia, I'm calling guys out like Amir Khan. Speaking of Amir Khan, when the hell is his fight? His fight's supposed to be coming up soon. If I'm calling out guys like Amir Khan, like, if anything, like, at least make some noise against some guy that you can beat. Like, damn. Like, I know y'all not as hungry for it. I know you got other things going on, but you guys just pop up when you want to have these cherry-picked, low-level competition fights and think you're going to remain relevant in the division. Like, as a fan, I'm getting to a point where these guys are supposed to be the top dogs in the welterweight division, not including Errol Spence. And, hey, if you watch any of my videos on Keith Thurman, you know how I feel about Keith Thurman. But right now, I'm not even going to include Keith Thurman in that, because Keith Thurman is the champion. He is the champion. You got these guys that say they want to be champion, and they're not even making no noise. Like, how the hell can you be comfortable when you don't even have a belt? Like Sean Porter keeps talking about Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman. Well, dude, stay active, stay relevant, keep your name out there, take fights. I mean, if you're gonna fight the Adrian Granadoses and Andre Bertos of the world, like, you need to be active, man. We need to see you at the minimum of 3 times a year. At minimum. Like, we know you want Keith Thurman. We know you're ducking Errol Spence. But if you're gonna be a ducker, just don't be a ducker that stalls out his career, man. That shit is just pathetic. Like, I'm tired of saying it. It seems like it's becoming a trend. Y'all see how delusional Amir Khan is. He feels like he's this big superstar, but only thing he does is get knocked the fuck out every other fight. Like, just put yourself out there and get the fans to showing. Like, just keep yourself relevant. I feel like that's just the best way to go. But if these guys, you know, I understand that they're well paid, but Keith Thurman looking at it like, man, especially with the WBC, he has options. He has a lot of flexibility. And, hey, if Keith Thurman gets injured one more time, and I seriously doubt the WBC will strip him, if it's a legitimate injury, we all know Keith Thurman is one of the most fragile fighters out here. He's like the damn Derrick Rose of boxing. You guys will be starting out again. Like, what is Sean Porter going to do? He's going to pull up some guy from 140 pounds and fight him in a 10-round fight again? Like, Danny Garcia is going to rematch Brandon Rios? Like, we need to stop the bullshit and hold these guys accountable. But if they don't want this attention, hey, man, I'll give all the shine to my boy Errol Spence. And hopefully, towards the end of the year, Errol Spence gets another big fight, even though none of the top guys is going to fight him. Hey, maybe Bob Arum will come around. Maybe. Or maybe some unfortunate events will happen over at Top Rank, and a possible fight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence may potentially heat up. We don't know. So we'll see what happens when it comes to my division, the welterweights. And hopefully we get some entertaining fights real soon. This is Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.